for everybody to pop on in. Okay, so it's saying I'm live now. I thought I was live like a minute ago, but okay. Hello, everybody. It's super hot outside, so of course I brought me my ginormous jug of water. So anyway, hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday. Like I said, I have my tea ready to go. Butterfly Love Child's here. What up? Hey, poor Sue. So happy to, well, I guess see you guys energetically. But yeah, how are your Saturdays going? How's your weekend started? Like, you guys got any plans for today or tomorrow? Or those of you that are in the States, do you have any special plans for the 4th today? Hey, Susie, what's up, girl? I definitely have a lot to share with you guys, and I have a special spread for us to do, so make sure that your tarot or oracle cards or kipper cards or whatever, make sure they're not too far away. Butterfly said, not too bad, making potato burger buns for our burgers tonight. Sounds really good, actually. Hey, Garrett! Susie is barbecuing with her dude. And Cheryl is here. Hello. So, yeah, Cheryl, I mean, you're in on the chat. We're just kind of saying hello, and I have some goodies to share with you guys. So, yeah, just kind of a chitty chat day today. And I have decided that we would do our kind of like our sleepover thing where we get to wear our pajamas and like tell some spooky stories. I thought that might be fun for next week. So I think I'm going to be doing it through not Screencastify, the one with the duck. But yeah, so why can't I remember it for right now? I can't. But anyway, I keep thinking Screencastify because that's what we use with the students at school. But anyway, so yeah, I think I'll do one where I just kind of put the code out the day before and be like, hey, if you want to jump in and be in the chat or be in the live chat, but you want to like have video on you, like here's the code to get in. But I know not everybody wants to be on video, which is why I'm not going to do the Zoom. I think there'd only be like a few people would want to do it and everybody else would just like type in the chat. So I will have that planned for next week. So stay tuned for that. I'm super excited. Let's see. Porsus said I had a cheese night with my family. Like I went to the store and bought many different cheeses. Ooh, I've had that before where my dude and I, we just like decided we were just gonna like have ourselves a little cheese night, and we got all these like little chopped up all these little different cheeses. And I will say that the stinkier the cheese, actually the more I like it. Like I really like strong cheese, and it doesn't smell too good going in, but it tastes delicious. Like if you get it on like little crackers or like it's like little toasted breads, but they're kind of like crackers. So Porce's favorite cheese is the white cheese. I don't know. I have a lot of different kinds, lots of different stinky cheeses. Basically, I think will eat all cheese. The only one I may not like as much is Swiss cheese, but I like all other cheeses. Garrett said, how is your 4th of July so far? It's going good. We're going to be going to my, hold on, I have an eyelash. We're going to be going to my aunt's house later, and the dude is barbecuing some of the ribs because we're in charge of dinner, and they love my dude's ribs, so he is barbecuing that right now. Well, actually, they're on the Traeger, and it takes like several hours, and we're doing 6 racks of ribs. My aunt's like, bring 2 racks. We're like, that gives everybody like a rib. Like, that's sad. So we'll just be bringing home the leftovers if there are leftovers, because I know my family can pig out. So let's see. Susie said sharp New York cheddar aged. Oh, hey, Sherry Bug, what's up? So yeah, we'll be doing that. We'll be going to my Aunt Virgie's house. She lives up in Vista, kind of out in the boonies. We'll be there with my dad, my stepmom, and then a bunch of my aunt's friends and stuff like that. So I think as far as family, it's just my dad, my stepmom, my aunt, and myself. Um, I don't know what my brother is doing today. My brother's up with his girlfriend, whatever, up in like near San Francisco area. Like he can't live in San Francisco because it's like way too expensive there. But he lives about an hour outside of San Francisco. Um, so yeah, so he's probably gonna be doing something with his chica. Let's see, anything else? My dude's other like parents, it's actually his best friend's parents, but he considers them his other parents. They're having a 4th of July party today and they invited us, but we're like, no, we're going over to my auntie's house and we're gonna make s'mores. I love s'mores. So my aunt's already got the Hershey's chocolate. She's already got some marshmallows. She's already has some graham crackers or whatever it is she picked up at Trader Joe's. And yeah, we're gonna get the fire pit going in the back. And I think we're supposed to have fireworks in Vista. We're not having fireworks all over the county due to certain safety precautions right now. But I think in Vista there's going to be fireworks. So yay! Poor Sue says, I have never tried s'mores. You need to try it. So you don't need a barbecue for it. Like you could make s'mores basically inside your house, over a stove or something like that. So just get some like graham crackers. Okay, so graham cracker, this is the way I did it. Graham cracker, piece of chocolate, doesn't have to be Hershey's chocolate, a marshmallow, another graham cracker, melt it up. Oh, but you have to take your marshmallow and like put it in the fire so it gets all kind of melty, and then you put it in it, and then you smush it, and then you eat it, and then you make a mess, and it's delicious. Sherry Bug said, sounds amazeballs, amazing. So yeah, you guys need to, if you haven't tried s'mores, try out some s'mores. Garrett said, we're having fireworks close to everywhere in my county. Ooh. I think we're having fireworks in 5 places in San Diego County, but normally it's like all over the place. But that's good because we're not going to have fireworks here in Spring Valley, which is kind of good because if they were here and we're not here, it tends to get crowded on our street with people because we live on a really, really high hill. And people apparently like to camp out in everybody's yard. Like people just like put their chairs in your front yard, and they camp out and sit in the street and they watch the fireworks, and it would totally freak out Wally and Loki. So I'm glad there's really not going to be fireworks in Spring Valley. So because it is a time of the year when many animals go missing because the loud booming does scare our little fur babies and feathery babies too, and scaly babies. So they jump over fences, they get out, they find a way to escape because they're very scared. So I am glad that it's not in Spring Valley. So at least we won't have any animals, maybe hopefully not go missing here. Let's see. Let me go back to what you guys are saying. Brandy says, have you ever tried s'mores with a Reese's peanut butter cup? Ooh, no, but that's not out of the question today. I'm pretty sure my aunt should have some Reese's somewhere in her house, even if it's like the little like Halloween Reese's probably left over from Halloween. We'll have to give that a try because that sounds pretty freaking awesome. And what she did last year, she didn't have any Hershey's chocolate. She just found some dark chocolate, which I love anyway. I'm not really a big milk chocolate fan. And we did that with s'mores. Oh, that was good. Let's see. Sherry Bug, can roast a marshmallow over a gas stove burner in a pinch. Yes. And when I was a kid and my parents weren't looking, I would quickly just like I wouldn't even put my marshmallow on anything. I'd like steal some marshmallows from the baking cabinet in my house, and I would quickly roast them over the stove and just like eat marshmallows because we weren't really allowed to have sweets in my house. So my brother and I were like craving sugar because we weren't really allowed to have any sugar. So sometimes when my parents weren't looking, I would just like eat baking chocolate or like marshmallow. Just I need some sugar. Let's see. Poor Sis said, in Finland, we're allowed to use fireworks only on New Year's. I mean, that's a pretty good idea. Sherry Bug said, yes, shut the house up, turn on the AC, and some loud but calm music to help cover fireworks sounds. I've done this. Yeah. We would usually play like some music really, really softly, kind of like throughout the house, not just the stuff that's playing out of our closet in the master bedroom. But everything is already always closed up, and we have dual pane windows, so it keeps things pretty nice. But you know, it still gets pretty boomy because it's pretty close. But I think last year they were okay. So, and this year, of course, they'll be okay. Okay, so let's see. Let me go back here. Porsu said, this year's Halloween will have a full moon. Really? I haven't even looked that far ahead. That's freaking awesome. That's like, Zara said, big hugs. Hey! Yes, my bunnies are sassy about the noises. Unfortunately, I have to skedoodle, but if you do readings today, I would. If you do one for me, and I can rewatch. So I actually have a spread. So if you rewatch today, there's a spread that you can do that is for today, particular to today. And it doesn't mean that you have to necessarily live in the US for today's spread, but when you rewatch it, you'll see. So yeah, lots of hugs to you, Zara. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Have fun with your family. And yes, today is the full moon. Well, full moon eclipse in Capricorn happens today in the West Coast, our side, at 11:44 p.m. tonight. And then it starts happening in the rest of the world tomorrow. So that full moon eclipse in Capricorn is happening today, and it starts on the West Coast. So yeah, we get to have it first. Forces sit in my BD. It's a tradition to roast marshmallows over candles. Really? Ooh. And Garrett said our powers will be extra powerful this Halloween. Oh yes. Let's see. Sherry Bug said my neighbors did fireworks last night, and my German Shepherd did okay, but I made sure a movie was on during. Oh, that's good. Somebody set off a firework, like it was just from somebody's house. Right at midnight last night. See, I fell asleep downstairs. That's why I was awake at midnight, because I fell asleep and we woke up and we were dragging our sleepy butts back upstairs so we could go to bed. And then we hear this like boom. I'm like, what the? I was like, ah. And we live in a really dry area. Like it's kind of a deserty climate. I know we're also very close to the beach, but San Diego is unusual where we're like a desert on the beach. And so with all this like dry brush everywhere, it's probably not smart for people to let off fireworks from their house, because that's how people's houses catch fire, which is not uncommon. A lot of people light their houses on fire around the 4th of July. And it's actually supposed to be illegal to have fireworks in California. It didn't used to be that way. When I was a kid, like we used to light fireworks off our roof all the time. Here I go talking about like people light their houses on fire. Yeah, that was me and my family. Let's see. I need to release Fear working tonight. Oh, Sherry Bug Girl, that's right. You're an EMT, so I am sending you lots of love tonight, and for all your homies that work with you and all the other EMTs out there and people in the hospitals. It says, I live in a very rural area, so there's usually someone shooting or blowing up crap over the weekend. Well, see, people try to do that here, but this is like, we're like crowded residential, not a whole lot of space, but a whole lot of dry brush. So it's like doubly not smart. But anywho, oh, you guys. So, while Sherry Bug is here, Sherry Bug was such a sweetie bug, and out of the blue had gotten me a really cool gift, and I know that she was probably going to be here today, so I'm going to embarrass you, and and I'm gonna tell all our homies, look what she got me. She got me a Wheel of the Year. Ah! I've wanted one of these for so long. Like, I'm just like so happy. I'm not gonna hang it. I've actually always wanted a Wheel of the Year so I can put it on my my altar. So yeah, so yes, Sherry Bug, I'm just like, Garrett said my dad is a firefighter paramedic. He's on a new shift, so he gets to stay home this fourth. Yay! That's awesome. So, yeah, so I just it's actually like pretty heavy, but which I like. It's like durable, it's substantial, but for each part of the year, I've always wanted to put like maybe some herbs and some crystals, and then just kind of like move it around. But I do want to put it kind of in the center here. Just so I can always take a look at it. So, I mean, technically we are like right here, but yeah, like how cool is that? And then like in the carvings, it kind of just it connects with, each part of the year here. Do I have this upside down? No. I'm like, are you guys reading it upside down? But yeah, so I just think it's so freaking awesome. So yeah, so yes, once again, thank you, Sherry Bug, and I feel like super spoiled to the point where I was like, oh, like I get really embarrassed when there's like a lot of attention on me as the person who does YouTube videos and is in a live chat right now. I do sometimes get really embarrassed when there's like a lot of people paying attention to me. It's like this weird dichotomy in me. Like maybe it's my Gemini-ness where I need to have all the attention on me, but then once it's on me, I get really embarrassed. um, but Susie, girl, I'm embarrassed you too, because Susie the Gemini, who you guys kind of have seen her like messaging, she's here too. But Susie had also gifted me something, and I don't think I mentioned it here in the chat, so I will mention it here in the chat too, since I already embarrassed Sherry Bug, so now I'm going to embarrass Susie. My two homegirls, she got me the Mayan Oracle, and let me say that this is not one that I'm going to be doing like readings for other people with. This is going to be a very personal deck. Hey Doreen, what's up? Happy 4th to you. Thank you, Sherry Bug. And Garrett said, I need a wheel of the year. I've wanted one for a long time, so Sherry Bug might have to add one of those to her list. Porsu said, I could buy and collect some Finnish mythological things, herbs and other stuff, and then mail them to you if you want. I mean, if you want to, you don't have to. I mean, I'm always like, you guys don't have to do like anything, because just interacting with you guys here in my chat, that's like, it really does mean a lot to me. And like having chit chats and like comments on like videos that I've done, that means a lot, talking to you guys on Instagram and stuff like that. So know that you never, ever, ever are ever obliged or like obligated, get your words right, to like get me anything. So, but when you guys do, it's like, it's a big surprise. So Susie had gotten me the Mayan Oracle, and yeah, so this is more like I can pull a few cards or single card, but this is like deep meditation type stuff, like you really get into some like craziness. So yeah, I've been tripping out on this deck, so thank you, Susie. This has been really good for that. It's got a little like Velcro closure, and I just keep the book in here, but I have put the cards in this little bag here. Let's see, make sure I'm not missing anybody. Sharebug said that looks interesting. Can't wait to see the cards. I'm gonna show you right now. Thank you, Susie. Yeah, I've just been doing, you guys, I'm always doing my like a deep dive into my roots, and actually today, I mean, I'm trying to show off some of that. I have my like little Made in America shirt, but I also have my arrowhead. I have one of my cool Thunderbird bracelets that I've made. Just kind of showing off bits and pieces, because that makes me, like all my little bits and bobs of DNA that are floating around, like having just kind of a cultural party inside my body. That's what makes me 100% American. I've got native blood, and I have several generations of immigrants, inside. having a little party, 100% American. Hey Gemini, what's up? Oh, thank you, Susie. Oh, and you know what? This picture, let me show you guys. The picture that's on the shirt. Ugh. This actually is Arnold Schwarzenegger on the day that he became a citizen. Like he actually got his American citizenship, and he did wear this. Like this was his outfit. He was running around with like an American flag, and he like wore a flag shirt, and he had the flag hat. Like that really is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like he was so happy the day that he became an American. So yeah, this shirt just like cracks me up. Sherry Buck said, I'm totally Viking, Germanic, Celtic lineage, 100% American. Yes. And I think, you know, cultures all over the world, there is so much richness in every part of the world. Like, it doesn't matter what color your earth suit is that you are wearing, like your roots are fantastic, you know, and I think everybody should do those deep dives. And I think that's why so many people like the, you know, ancestry.com and the the 23andMe, you know, doing the DNA testing, because people want to see, you know, where have my ancestors traveled from, and where did they go, and in like sometimes looking at their story helps you to learn more about your story, and you know, not taking away, you know, the country in which you live now, whether you live in Finland or you live in Germany or you live in the United States or wherever it is that you live. But you get to kind of see, you know, all the people that came before you that make you 100% you. So I love that stuff. I love, you know, going back in my history, because sometimes there's like stories that get told and it may not be true, but it just like gets passed down, but they're still fun stories anyway to hear about family. But you know, when you go and take the DNA test, it's pretty cool. Hey Ruchi, what's up? Sherry Bug said, I love learning about all cultures. I think we all have lessons to learn from every culture and history on earth. Yes. Garrett said, OMG, flashback to One Day at a Time. Go on Netflix, type in One Day at a Time and watch it. It's good. I really recommend that show. I think I've seen that before. I'm going to Google it after this, but I'm pretty sure I've seen that before, but it may have been a while. So yeah, so Ruchi, oh my goodness, it's been a while since you've been here. But yeah, let me show off these cards that our homegirl Susie got me to show you guys. It's us, you know. It's again, it's the Mayan Oracle. Ruchi said, yes, it's been so long. We've missed you too. Okay, did I put this upside down? Okay, just making sure nothing was upside down. Okay, 70s sitcom. Okay, then I have seen One Day at a Time. It's just been a really long time. But it's like these, I mean, they're Mayan symbols, but like super galactic, and there's a lot of interesting energy. Well, some of them maybe. I mean, it's just interesting. I mean, you would have to read the guidebook of what they're saying, and this isn't one that I would probably sit and intuitively read with. This is one where I'm going to read some of the guidebook, let that sink in, do a meditation, trip out, have some fun. Yeah, but this is pretty cool. Garrett said, not the 70s sitcom, the new version where they're from Cuba. Really? There's a newer version? Well then, Garrett, I'll have to check that out. And Nico is here. Hello! So yeah, there's the numbers system. There's the star glyphs. You know, there's a lot of really cool stuff. There's a card here that I pulled last night. Let's see if I can find it. It might be towards the back since I pulled it last night, literally. Oh, there it is. It's the one like gold foil card. Oh, you see the camera. Ooh, camera. Sharebug said, Havana is on the top 10 places I want to visit. Yes, I want to go to Cuba someday. Like, there are so many places I want to go. Number one, I want to go to Cebu, Philippines, because that's where my grandfather was from. And apparently, see, I never got to meet my grandfather. He passed away in the Philippines. But I would just hear all these stories, that he would tell my dad, and like he would tell everybody else in the family. And it just sounded like such a magical place. And my dad would tell me, he says, what your grandfather used to say is he would say, do you know who we are? And my dad would be like, yeah, we're Pinoy, like we're Filipino. And he would be like, yes, we're Pinoy, but we are Visayan. He says, Visayan, he goes, we are healers. He goes, translation is we are witch doctors. He goes, we live up in the hills. He goes, we look different than some of the other Filipinos. But my dad's like, yeah, but there's a lot of other Filipinos that look different from other Filipinos. Like it kind of depends on which of the 10,000 islands like you live on. And he's like, yes, but where we are in the hills, he says, is you need to learn this stuff. And so like my grandfather was always trying to teach him like the ways of being like a healer and like working with herbs and stuff like that. My dad was like, psh. And so my dad was just like, when I started doing that stuff, he's like, where did you learn that? And I'm like, and my dad's like, interesting. He says, 'cause my dad wasn't around to teach you that stuff. So that's just very interesting. But yeah, these cards prepare to get tripped out. And it even says in the guidebook, that you may get dizziness from working with this deck, because like it really does have a lot of energy for sure. Okay, let me go back to what you guys were saying. Garrett said, I thought it was cool too. They cover topics most shows don't really cover. So one day at a time, the newer version. I will definitely check it out. Poor Sue says, I want to go to Mexico and Japan. You would love Mexico. The further south you go down into Mexico, there are some really, really beautiful spots. Like Mexico, the border is literally, it's like a 25 minute drive for me. But when I was growing up, the border was a 2-minute drive. Like I lived on the border. Yeah, I always liked going down there with my friends. Like we would just walk down there. It used to be like no big deal. Now I guess it's kind of a big deal, but didn't used to be. And Japan, my dude has gone to Japan. I'm so jealous. I want to go there someday. Dorian says, where did she get it from? So I can find some to learn about them too. Oh, what these? I think I don't remember what you're talking about. I think it's the Mayan, the cards you're asking about, but the Mayan Oracle. My friend Susie was able to get it off the Amazons. So yeah, these are some pretty cool cards. Let's see. Ooh. I missed a bunch of stuff. Hold on. Let me go back here. Susie says, Mexico es hermosa. Sherrybug said, my number one is shark cage diving, either off the coast of San Diego, Mexican waters, or off the coast of South Africa. Ooh, okay, I had a buddy who used to go surfing a lot in South Africa. His nickname was Shark. He was missing 2 toes on one foot and 3 toes on the other. He got attacked by a great white twice. But he was still surfing off of Cape Cod there. And Ruchi said, you have to visit India too. Yes, for sure. India is another place that I've always wanted to go to. Like I've always felt like so connected to Indian culture. Like I know I don't have, any like literal DNA, Indian culture in me, but it's just a culture I just had a really deep connection with when I was a little kid. And I remember I would have friends that like gifted me like saris and stuff like that, and I would just wear them. I was just like, cool, my friends would wear them, like I'll wear them too, because they were just so pretty, Let's see. Sherrybug said visiting India. Yes, that would be amazeballs. And Jonathan said, aloha, aloha. And Lady Night is here. She said, happy Independence Day, everyone. Yay, thank you. And Marina, hey, what up? Oh, you haven't missed much, Marina. We've just been like, you know how we do. All right, poor Sue, we will be here. Jonathan said, I took a Mayan hieroglyphics class 20 years ago. Really? That would have been pretty freaking interesting. That sounds awesome. Oh, Long Hair Skinny Eye Toe is here, and Annette is here. Hello to everybody coming on in. Essence, hey! Yay, yay, yay! So many homies in here today. Okay, well, let me show off a couple other goodies. Yes, Sheldon, the king of YouTube is back. Okay, so the dude, I don't think I've shown you. I might have missed a couple of live chats where I didn't get to show you these two, but you know, okay, you guys know me and Stuffies, right? I have this ever-growing collection, and they're probably going to be pushing out of home someday because there's going to be so many Stuffies here. But I did get a couple more, but they're little ones, so maybe that's okay. But I didn't get them. I mean, they're mine, but the dude got them for me. So, so one of them is an egg. He's got little corduroy arms, and his name is Egbert. So Egbert, he's got little beans in him, so he's like really squishy, little squishy yolk, and this feels like a little cloud. It's like, he's a little egg. It's like those people at Jellycat, because again, yes, this is another Jellycat. Sherrybuck said, Jonathan, you could totally have an Etsy shop where you do that. Yay! Oh! Jen's Balanced Tarot, what's up? Oh my gosh, so many homies here. Poor Sue said, oh man, I just looked and my closest bookstore doesn't sell Kalevala tarot cards. Oh, So yes, and aloha to everybody. Yes, especially Jonathan came in with the aloha spirit. But yes, so little Egberts, little cloud, so nice. The people over at Jellycat were like, okay, our next stuffed animal, egg. Make it cute, go. So yes, little Egbert got added into the collection. You guys have seen him before, but this is Kumi. And if you haven't seen him, I got him a while ago. But yes, Kumi is a cloud, little Kumi, and he's got little feeties. And it's like they have all this like corduroy laying around their warehouse, and I think they're just trying to figure out what to do with corduroy. So he's got like little corduroy arms. He's got little corduroy feeties. And then there's one more that has little feeties that I wanted to show you. And it is my sushi roll. It's a California sushi roll. It's got little feeties. Her name is Callie. So Callie, my California sushi roll. And like all the little bits and bobs feel so cool up here. Yes, Marina's like, hello to everyone I could have missed. Emily say, loved your recent video with the little starfish. You did so well choosing those cards and charms. Oh, yes, Sky the starfish. I was just having so much fun with that. And you know me, I'm like, I just try to have fun and do like, you know, interesting things with my videos and things like that. I'm like, things that bring me joy, I just hope bring other people joy too. And I was like, why wouldn't my starfish do a reading for the month of July? So I just like went ahead and did it. Sheldon said, yes, Jellycat. I did say Jellycat. Jellycat. Yeah, I know, my little sushi. Yes, it's a sushi stuffy. He's just gonna roll on out of here. Jen's like, my dogs have a sushi stuffy dog toy, but this one is cuter. I probably wouldn't give this one to the puppies. Yes. He's got like little like fuzzy cloudness that's supposed to be the rice, and then he's got his little sushi bits, and he's like, I'm Callie. So yeah, I just wanted to show those to you guys. And for the first time, I did a little charm reading that wasn't my seashells, and I did it for the July reading. So I have like a new set of charms mixed with stuff that I already had basically. And so I made a video yesterday about charm casting, reading charms, and basically how to get started. especially if you don't have cash or, you're a bit younger and, you don't have your parents going out and like buying tarot cards or like charms or stuff. There is a way around all that and just kind of utilizing your environment. So I was just kind of like talking about that stuff. Sherry Bug says, you could totally do a stuffy tarot reading series and I would love it. Oh, I could. What if I did it like once a week or once every other week? There was like a reading that was done from one of the bajillion stuffies that I own. I used to do that. I did a few of them. Like this was probably last year or the year before. I used to do them on my Instagram stories, and I used to have like my little stuffed animals do readings. But the one with the starfish that I did for July, that was like the first time I did it for my YouTube channel. But yeah, I could do that. If you guys would like that, I wouldn't mind doing like little stuffed animal readings, like maybe once every other week or once a week. But yeah, so I also got some charms. I got this little bowl for like $2 at Target. And so I have all these like little bits and bobs. Like some stuff I already had, like these little story cubes. I have some like broken pins where I took off the backs. It's like my little Hello Kitty pin, but she's a little messenger because she has her little envelope and quill pen. And I have some other things that I already had, but then I got some other stuff off of Amazon. Like I got these. These are supposed to go on your Crocs. I don't own Crocs, but since they're really soft and just kind of made of silicone, I thought that'd be cool for charms, And then there's these little like arts and crafts charms that you can get too that are meant for like scrapbooking, and these are made of resin. So, if you want to build your little charm bowls or, whatever, you could just like use whatever. Some people like read with rocks. Some people read with flowers. Some people read seashells like moi. But you can read with pretty much anything, and then all you have to do is assign the meanings yourself. So those of you like maybe starting off in charms, I think it's so powerful to be able to create a system that's your own. And then when you learn other systems, it's like you have this groundwork to start from, So let's see. Sherry Bug said, I mean, what better way to make everyone's inner child happy? I know, right? And it makes my inner child happy to like make those videos for you guys. Jonathan said, I save all my fortune cookie fortunes and keep them in a brass goblet. That's a great idea. That is so cool. When I was little, I used to keep them to use as little scrolls for my Barbie dolls. Because I don't know, my Barbies were always going on Indiana Jones adventures because I always wanted to grow up and be Indiana Jones someday. I was going to be like a, I don't know, crime fighting / adventuring archaeologist. And then when I found out archaeology was actually pretty boring, I was like, time to switch dreams. But so my Barbies used to go on these like archaeology adventures in my backyard, and I would like bury stuff, and I would like use my fortune cookie things to roll up into little scrolls. And for some reason, the fortune was supposed to help them find the treasure. So that's what I did with my Barbies. Let's see. Emily said, I'm getting a bit obsessed with Pusheen right now. Pusheen is my heart. It says, I found a tiny Pusheen witch on Amazon that I need so badly. Oh my gosh. I love Pusheen. Susan said, oh, lovely. I haven't caught a live for ages. What's up, Susan? I have a little Pusheen over here. This is meant to be hung off of something, but yeah, it just kind of sits there. But this is my little unicorn Pusheen. Pusheenicorn? My Pusheenicorn. Let's see. Jonathan said, I have a degree in anthropology because wanting to study archaeology. I also switched tracks and now I'm an acupuncturist. Hey, you never know where you're going to end up, right? Jen's like, that is so adorable. I really wanted to grow up to be Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. Of course, I was already grown by then. So was I. I still want to grow up to be Lara Croft someday. I dress up as her for Halloween, most Halloweens. I do the whole thing because my hair is really long, right? So, I mean, like, if you guys don't know, like, I got this really long hair. So I put it in a braid. I have the shirt, like the black shirt. I got the black shorts. I have combat boots. I went to the army surplus store and I got the thigh holsters. And I just kind of took off the weird belt that goes with it. But I got thigh holsters and I have Nerf guns that I put in there, and I shoot like my boyfriend with Nerf darts on Halloween. And I do like all types of like tumbling around and somersaults. And I'm like, ah. He's like, okay, why do I have to be the baddie every Halloween? And you have to shoot me. So yeah, I like to be a Lara Croft. Sherry Books, the first thing I ever wanted to be as a little girl was a ballet dancer. Second was an Egyptologist. That was another thing I wanted to do. That's why I wanted to be an archaeologist too, because I wanted to study Egyptology and I wanted to like do everything Egypt because I was obsessed when I was like a little kid. Well, little kid, I'm still obsessed. Have you seen my bookcase? um, Jen's like, right? You can pull that off much better than I can. I like just like, I feel like a badass when I dress up as Lara Croft for Halloween. And then I have to take it off and then I'm like, back to being just Tara. Lady Knight said, I used to watch Relic Hunter, like female Indiana Jones. Awesome! Yes! Emily's like, I remember playing the first Lara Croft on PC when I was 13 or so. I never got much further than the first level. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't get, I was never good at video games. Like, I suck. Tamitha is here. Hello! Emily said, yes, so obsessed with Egypt too since I was little. My Nana, my dad's mother, she used to have a book. It was, well, I got it when she passed away, actually. She passed it down to me. But it was like a book on King Tut. And so she would always keep these books by the front door. So when I came to visit, I could read, but there was also a tub of toys. So whenever I came to visit, I had toys to play with and I always had books to read. She never had really any kids books, so they were all adult books. So yeah, I'm like, whatever, 3 years old and I've got like, you know, all these like Egypt books. And although I couldn't read the words, I could look at all these beautiful pictures. And I think that's kind of where my love of reading came from because like my Nana was a voracious reader. And her schooling actually ended after 8th grade because her mother pulled her out of school to attend to female duties, which was learning how to clean a house so that she could have a husband someday because like it's my Mexican side. So yeah, her education stopped then, but she never stopped reading and she was a highly, highly intelligent woman and she taught herself like so many languages. Like it was freaking awesome. So I love my Nana. I miss my Nana. Let's see. Oh, it sounds like my dude is here. Emily, I couldn't beat Voldemort in PlayStation game. Let's see. Tama said, I adore Egypt. I've always been obsessed and feel so blessed that I was able to go when I was 17. Oh my gosh, that is a dream come true. Jonathan said, that's why I studied Mayan hieroglyphics, so I could find the missing crystal skulls in Central America. I also took an Egyptology class around the same time. Okay, you and I, like, same. That would, I mean, I haven't done that, but that's what me, like, wishes she would have done. Like, I understand, like, I'm on that level. Tampa's like, I desperately want to go back. I want to go there for the first time. Like, I want to go so badly. Like, it seems like other people in my family have gotten to go. By the way, my last name translates to Egypt. Like, my last name is Egypt. So I have like special affinity, I guess. Silver Star, what's up? Sherrybug said, I love the idea of the crystal skulls, not looking for them. I just buy them now. Well, you go hunting, but it's on Amazon or online. Tamitha said, I had an opportunity to ride a camel and went into the pyramids, saw the chambers and hieroglyphics. It was breathtaking. That is so cool. I have ridden a camel before, but it was here in San Diego. There's a camel dairy near us. It's a husband and wife duo. And they have their little camel dairy. And basically, they're a place for like, I guess like a refuge for animals that need extra care, like people that had pets and they may have been farm animals, like they get a little piglet and then when it turns into like a giant hog, they can't keep the hog anymore. So instead of like getting rid of it, which is awesome, like awful, like they would take it and then just like give it the best life until it passes away of like old age. So they have it's like a sanctuary for all these like exotic animals and stuff that can't be released back into the wild because they've been around humans and they've been like you know just around hand fed type stuff for too long. So they basically just give them a nice cushy life and they can just hang out at the camel dairy. They're a really, really awesome couple. So I would love to go back to the camel dairy. And I found out when you ride a camel, like their fur or whatever that is, their hair is really soft, actually. I was like, ooh, this is nice. This is cushy. Let's see. So yeah, I would love to go back there. I was like, I could ride a camel and I don't have to go to Egypt, but I still want to go to Egypt someday. So I marked riding a camel off my list, but going to Egypt still at the top of the list. Okay, so let's see. I had something else to show you guys. Oh, okay. First, sip of water. Yes, this is my water bottle. My little water bottle. Okay, I have a spread for you guys. Yes, this is my spread book. Susie said, I feel bad. I rode Rosie from Water for Elephants. Have trunk will travel, but she is cared for. Aww. Lady Knight said, water directly from the hydrant. You know me. So yes, the dude is home. Okay, so grab your deck of cards, grab your charms, whatever it is that you use to do readings for yourself. Grab something. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to do that. I have a spread for you guys. It's a spread that I created, I guess back on July 4th, 2017. You see it right there. Which actually is interesting because something about the combo that's going on right now, planetary wise, last time or when it began was in 2017 and now it's ending here in 2020. So I don't know, I just thought that was interesting. I'm not like by any means like a pro astrologer. So for my astrology homies out there, you can kind of like help me out with that. Sheldon said egg bird. Okay, so this one is called the Star Spangled Spread, but the questions are universal. So it doesn't mean like it's specifically for Americans or people that live in the US. It's, yes, it's like Star Spangled because it's the 4th of July, but the questions are universal. So grab your deck of cards. Porsus said, again, I don't have any cards or decks, but my cousin has playing cards with herbs and plants in them. That works. When I first started off reading cards, it was a pack of like kids playing cards. It was old made. So I read with actual playing cards and old made cards. I didn't have tarot cards. I didn't have oracle cards. So you use what you have, or if you don't have anything at all, you can always rely on your old intuition, as I think people should always do. So, okay. Jen said, oh shoot, I have to run, but I'll have to try to remember to come back and catch the spread. Have a wonderful rest of your day and happy 4th. Yes, to you in the US. Have a happy 4th of July. So yeah, we will catch you later, Jen. I'm so happy that you got to stop in. Like, it's freaking wonderful. So yeah, you have fun. Hopefully you have some good eating and yeah, have some party-ness. Have some s'mores, by the way. Emily said, happy 4th of July, everyone. Yes, to all our American homies. Okay, so deck of cards. What do I want to use? I'm going to use one of my newer decks. Silver Star, actually have to just listen this time. Dum, 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 dum. Love you all, though. No problem. Sherrybug said, oh, talking to Poor Sue. Okay, I'm going to use my Everyday Enchantment Tarot. This is one that I wanted, and I just like bit the bullet and just got it for myself. But I think this would be a great deck to use for this spread. So, since this depicts kind of like everyday life, so let's get all my cards out of there. Okay, and I'm gonna put my hair back up because it's still wet, so I've got like wet hair on my back. This would be just a second to whip this thing around, double twist it on top of my head, make it not look so crazy. There we go. Okay, all right. Okay, so Star Spangled Spread. Oh yeah, and what do you guys have? Those of you that have some cards nearby, what do you have? Let's see. Emily has the Dame Darcy Mermaid Tarot. Ruchi said, oh, we'll use cards for the first time today. Yay! Sherrybug, I've chosen the Jeff Bardee Tarot and Magical Herb Oracle. Jonathan, I have the Crow Tarot. Lady Knight has a Lo Scarabeo Tarot. Susie has the Native American Tarot. Susan has the Fountain Tarot. Annette has Antique Anatomy. Butterfly and old basic RWS. Tamitha said, I just picked up both of D&D decks and the Cat Tarot, and I think I will use my Cat Tarot. Marina has the Golden Tarot Visconti. Ooh, fancy. Okay, so I'm just going to read through the questions, and then I'll go through the questions one by one. So if you don't catch all the questions right now, that's okay, because I will still go through them one by one. Chantal is here. Hey! It says, don't know what we are doing, but I will get my Wizard's Tarot. Yay! Yes! Oh, that was another one that I just got too. Ruchi has the Rider-Waite Basic. William has the Mythic Tarot. Yay! Okay, so let me just read through the questions while everybody else is still gathering their decks. So this is a 9-card spread, so it's quite a few cards. Marina said they're just called golden, but are not golden in fact. They should make them golden. Okay, number 1. By the dawn's early light, what is just beginning for you? Number 2. Through the perilous fight, what is wearing you down? Hey, Sea Cat! Hey, no worries. We're just getting started on pulling some cards for ourselves. So, number 3, the rocket's red glare, a check-in with your root chakra. Number 4, our flag was still there, an obstacle you overcame or a victory that you've had recently. Number 5, land of the free, an area of your life you feel most free or most open. Number 6, home of the brave, an area of strength within your character. Lady Knight, so cool to do this with the lyrics. You know. And then I chose the date, July 4th, 1776. So 7 plus 4 plus 1776, if you bring it all down, is the number 5. So 5 is personal freedom and life change, which equals opportunity. So the question is, a life change, what life change is bringing an awesome opportunity your way? Number 8, the Declaration of Independence. Where do you need more independence? Sheldon said cloud of rice. Oh, he's over there. Number 9, in God we trust, e pluribus unum. What is within? Okay, 9 positions. Like I said, I'll go through this one by one. So if you didn't catch all of those questions right now, that's fine. We'll do it together. So like I said, I have my Everyday Enchantment Tarot. And I'm just going to give these a little bit of a shuffle. Thank you, Annette. Yeah, so I came up with that back in 2017. Thought I'd bust it out again for this year. Seems appropriate. And I got cards already flying out everywhere. I like haven't asked you a question. It is such a talkative deck. I love it. Okay, so question number 1. By the dawn's early lights, what is just beginning for you? Which, happy birthday, America. What is just beginning for you? Interesting. Okay, so what is just beginning for me? I have the 7 of coins. So I think that due to some hard work that I may have been putting in since 2017, and I know exactly what that was, which is, this is all very synchronistic actually, now that I think about it. But a lot of that is going to start taking momentum. There's going to be some momentum to that energy. So that is something like that is just beginning, meaning that the next phase of what it was that I was working on in terms of like my spiritual stuff in 2017. So, hey, I dig that. Okay, so let's look at what you guys got. We have death, we have the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, Strength, Warrior of Vessels, the Empress, the Nine of Wands, Queen of Cups, the High Priestess. Jonathan's remarking that there are so many of you that got major. Okay, so I'm just going to put that up at the top. So if you want to know what I did for the layout, you don't have to do my layout. We have the Magician. Okay, it kind of looks like this. So it'd be card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then card 9 is in the middle. I mean, just if you, in case you were wondering. And we have the 2 of Cups. Okay. Let me go back. I think that's like a lot of water and yeah, definitely water and majors. We had swords in there too. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, for me, for my interpretation, I just think that, you know, the stuff that I was working on back in 2017 is going to start taking its momentum now. So that's like the new beginning. That's the new thing that is starting for me. So, but the fact, yeah, that you guys got so many majors, it's a major time right now. Okay, so I'm going to put that up there in the 1 position. Number 2, número 2. And I'm just getting notifications that my alarm system is running on backup battery. Okay. Number 2, through the perilous fight. What is wearing you down right now? Okay, so what is taking your mojo? What's wearing you down? What's keeping you guys tired? Okay, what is wearing you down right now? Oop, this looks like it is my card. Porsu said, my father is a master sergeant. Really? It's very cool. Okay, I get the Ace of Cups of what is wearing me down right now. Hold on, let me have a think of this because that's interesting. Butterfly, 7 of Swords, 3 of Pence, Knight of Wands, the Moon. Poor Sue said, my brothers are keeping me tired. Brothers, like, I have a little brother, I understand. We have the Fool, we have the 6 of Cups, we have the Hierophant, we have the Empress, the Matriarch of Vessels. Says, I know who that is in my family. Oh, I know what this is. Hold on, let's go back. We have the 3 of Cups. Shadowlander, hey! Tamitha got 8 of Swords. We're just doing a little spread right now called the Star Spangled Spread, but it's universal, so it's like, you don't have to be American, you know. We have Knight of Pence. For me, the Ace of Cups um, is about filling everybody else's like emotional well up, where I feel like lately, and I think I've been doing this lately, which is probably why armadillo spirit has been coming up because I work with animal energy, animal medicine, about boundaries. And I think I have let boundaries down because it's like, oh, well, this person's my friend or this person's my family. And they have been like unloading and doing a lot of unloading, but not letting me also like reciprocate. Like, I want to unload stuff too. And so since it's been just like one-sided energetically, like they're just like totally draining my cup, and I've just been just like filling theirs and just trying to like give as much attention and love as I can, without like regard of myself. So this is like the boundaries card for me. The Ace of Cups is just like being able to help fill my own cup. Hey, Jory, what's up? Welcome. We're just having a little bit of card slinging fun. Have to keep your own cup full before you can pour water from your own cup. Exactly. And I think that I've just been like, giving, and then kind of forgot about my own well. So it's like if I run my well dry, I can't really help other people. So, yeah. So I think that one's mine. But you guys got less majors on this one, which was also very interesting. Okay. Number 3. Número 3. The rocket's red glare. A check-in with your root chakra. So let's take a look at that root chakra. I'm just going to do doing some extra shuffling on this one. Okay. Check in with that root chakra. Oh, 8 of Blades. Oh, poor Sue. Lady Knight got the Emperor. We have the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. 8 of Cups. Okay, so it looks like everybody's got a lot of 8s so far. We have the World. We have Temperance. 5 of Swords. Judgment. The Fool. The Hierophant. Okay, a lot of majors. A lot of swords, actually. 2 of Swords. Whoa. A lot of swords for a lot of us. For the root chakra. That's interesting. That is so interesting. Now I'm going to have some tea. I have a lot of liquids with me. It's okay. There's a bathroom right there. Sherry Bug used an oracle deck with this one. She got Dreams. Susie Sand Painter, 8 of Shields. 8 of Blades. I think that I have so much going, well, as an air sign and having a lot of air in my chart, I'm an airhead. I always have a lot going on up here. Like I love to think a lot. I have, there's just, everything's going a million miles an hour in my brain. It's almost like the Tasmanian devil is spinning around up in there. And I feel like with all the different thoughts that I have, and sometimes tangled thoughts, and also taking in like everything that I see on social media and things that I hear, is creating some anxiety and stress. And my root chakra being like your foundation, your safety, where you feel your home life. And I feel like anxiety is unnecessarily being brought into that just due to letting my brain go on overdrive instead of being more mindful and staying in the present and deciding, my thoughts, trying to declutter them a little bit, so I feel like I need to do a little bit more of that and be a little bit more mindful of, taking some deep breaths and what types of messages and where those messages are coming from, that come in, and, maybe possibly unnecessarily causing anxiety. So I don't feel like this anxiety is due to actually feeling unsafe, but I feel like I'm causing myself to feel that way just because of me letting my brain run amok. So I feel like that for the Eight of Blades for my root chakra. Yes, Sherry Bug. Overthinking everything. That is my middle name. Since I just noticed the dream card is the California poppy. Funny that you say that. I had a painting that was done for me intuitively. I don't know if you could see it up there, but it's a painting with a bunch of California poppies. So I always take that as like one of my flowers. Very interesting though. So I'm going to put this here. Okay. Susie's like, love that. Oh, I love that so much. Okay, moving on to number 4. Our flag was still there, an obstacle that you've overcome or a victory that you've had recently. Okay, so an obstacle that I've overcome or a victory that I've had recently. And it's good to do a check-in, in all these various different areas so that, we can just get like a snapshot of what's going on with us and areas that need a little bit of love. On top of Mount Stuffy, all covered with fuzz. Yes. Yes. Okay, we have 8 of Cups so far. Oh, whoops. Somehow that got mixed up in there. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry, got these turned around in here. We have 2 of Pence, the Fool, the Sun. Chantal's got a jumping Fool. King of Wands. Sorry, I turned some of these forwards and backwards. I'm like, why did I do that? Ace of Swords. Sing to the tune of the Top of Old Smoke. Or Old Smoky. Shaman, 8 of Wands, the World, King of Wands, 10 of Tides. So far, all major except for one. Let's see what mine is. Okay, an obstacle that I've overcome or a victory I've had recently. The 10 of Wands. I think I have done that because I get so like, I put a lot of pressure on myself for the things that I love to do. Even though I love to do them, I think by overthinking, one of my issues, and putting too much pressure on myself, I take the joy and fun out of those things. Well, I have been more mindful lately about putting too much pressure on myself for certain things, and just having fun, like with my videos that I've been making recently, and just kind of going for it and just not trying to overthink it and just being like, well, this brought me joy, so I'm going to do it, and not putting mass amounts of pressure on myself. So I've been able to alleviate that lately, and I think that is a little small victory for me. So yay, go me. Yeah, trying to put more fun back into things and less like just so rigid. Tamitha, I love when we sling cards and you share spreads. Well, you're very welcome. I'm glad you love this. I like sharing spreads. Okay, let's see. What else? Anybody else get any other cards? Well, I do have a pretty good spreads playlist. I do want to make another spread sometime soon, though. So, got to add to that playlist. Let's see. Okay, our next question is question number 5. Land of the free. What area of your life do you feel most free or most open? So what area of your life do you feel most free or most open? Let's do this. I'll take the card that just flew out. So, an area of my life that I feel most open and my inner child. The big kid in me, that is where I feel most open and most free. I mean, hence all the stuffies and Making videos where like stuffed animals are slinging cards. Yes, that's where I feel most open and most free. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands. Hanged Man. So far, I only got majors and courts. Interesting, Lady Knight. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Lovers. Chantal Wands. Jonathan, Four of Swords. We have the Star. Knight of Pentacles. A crazy Lokester running around. Interesting, interesting. Let's see if there's a trend in here. Okay, we have Swords, Wands, Pentacles. Swords, Wands, and Pentacles. And Majors. We're missing Cups. So yeah, we have Six of Swords. You guys are missing Cups on this one. So intuition, emotion, relationships. Interesting. Very interesting. Queen of Winds. Thanks, Jeff RD, for being so literal. Tamatha says that is so true. Yikes. Jenna has the Moon. And hello. Yes, hello to you. I keep trying not to tap my mic because then it becomes ASMR. Sorry for tapping the mic. Kara said, makes sense with the lockdowns, etc. The cups might be missing somewhat. Yeah. Shadowlander, I don't have any of my decks out currently. Plus, I missed the beginning of the spread. Hey, no worries. So you can, I keep, as we go on, I'm going question by question. So I would just use your intuition if you don't have anything else nearby. So you don't physically need certain things to use your intuition. Use your gut. Jonathan, it's so true. I feel free when I get to rest. Nice. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6. Let's do this. Number 6. Home of the Brave. Sherry Bug, I just got done saying I overthink and then I get the Queen of Winds. I mean, that's why I love tarot. Okay, Home of the Brave. An area of strength within your character. What is an area of strength within your character? Where are you strong? What part of your character has that strength card? If I get the strength card, that would be just so ironic and funny and awesome. An area of strength within my character. Let's see, Susie, the game Candyland is in my head for a future spread. Yes! I haven't played Candyland since I was like in high school. It's been a long time. That's over 20 years ago. It's been a long time. Okay, we have 8 of Pence. We have the Justice. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Literally had strength fall out of the deck. Emily, yes, I love it. We have the 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. Okay, an area of strength within my character. Area of strength within my character. That's 2 cards. I will take this 1 card. Magician, 4 of Cups. Oh. 8 of Cups. It says I pulled an oracle. I got flow. Ginkgo go with the flow. Ginkgo go with the flow. I like that. You could sing to it. Matriarch of Blades. 5 of Wands. 7 of Wands. An area of strength within my character. I would say it's a difficult thing that I do, but I guess I never thought of it as a strength before. But when I know for sure, like my gut is telling me I need to leave a certain situation, or there's something I just have to let go of, instead of like my ego or my trying to, I don't know, just trying to just hold on to things with like a death grip. I do know when I need to let stuff go. And even though it's painful a lot of the times, because sometimes it's people I have to let go. And even though it like is, and I feel like my brain just second guesses, because I'm an air sign, I'm just all over the place. I'm like, oh, should I have done this? Should I have done this? Like deep down, I know I gotta leave this. Sometimes you gotta know when to hold them, you gotta know when to fold them. And I'm pretty good at knowing that, and I'm pretty good at following my instincts. So even though it's difficult when I do that, it's always for the best. So it is a difficult thing that I do, and it's uncomfortable, and I don't like it. But at least I am really good at not like holding on to stuff just for the sake of holding on to stuff. Um, Let me see what else you guys got. Kara said that's definitely a strength. It's following through on the inner knowing. That's what it's about. Yes. Sometimes it's really painful, but you just know that that's what you have to do, even though it like doesn't feel good. Um, I am just a few months in my spiritual journey, so I'm peeking in the book. Hey, no, there is no shame. I still like to look at the book every once in a while because sometimes like I get blocked and I'm like, I have no idea what that means. So I look in it, and sometimes just being able to read a couple of sentences from what the creator had to say just like gets your intuition just like going. You're like, oh yeah, I know what this means. So there's no shame in that game. Even the most seasoned of readers look at the book from time to time. They may not admit it, but they do. Shadowland said, be right back. Gonna grab my tarot of mermaids. Ooh, need to take my wrist ankle weights up to my room. Have you been working out this whole time? Because that's awesome. Yes, I should be just like working out while I'm talking to you guys. Oh, poor Sue saying the name of your brother. Or that is your brother. Ruchi, now it started raining. It's midnight, 12:30. I'm enjoying this. Ruchi, my girl, you need to go to bed. Sarah, I'm also an air sign, and I literally second guess every decision I make. It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy too. I mean, like, my brain is my own worst enemy because as much as I love like my imagination and what my brain can do in terms of like my intuition and stuff like that, when it comes to like, okay, I'm gonna do this, but should I have done this? What could I have done something else? Like, was that the right thing to do? Maybe I should have waited. Like, what does she think? Like that. Yeah, that's terrible. Oh, I'm gonna have some honey. This must have gone. It was boysenberry honey. It must have just gone on the ribs. So excuse me. That is good stuff. Honeylicious. I love boysenberry honey. It really does taste like boysenberries. That was so good. Excuse me while I lick the spoon. I forgot the mic is right there. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that your brother said that. Oh my goodness. Um, Emily's like, literally, honey just arrives. I know, I'm like mid talk. And then a spoonful of honey. This is OMG, talk about brain sabotage. I met a guy and it's so hard not to overthink. Yes! Susie kept saying that dude is a keeper, but so are you. Aw. I'll let him know. Maybe. Shadowlander said, I do industrial dance and have added weights to my industrial dance practice. I think I remember you saying that. I used them for 3 songs. They were just sitting on the table waiting to go back up. You should be dancing during this chat. I mean, I sometimes sing during the chat, so. I literally was eating honey during this chat, so. Okay, my deck of cards again. Where we left off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, number 7. July 4th, 1776 boils down to the number 5. Um, what is a life change that will occur or is occurring that will bring an awesome opportunity? What is a life change that is occurring or will occur that will bring an awesome opportunity? That is amazing. Okay, so what is a life change that is occurring or will occur that will bring an awesome opportunity? That is too many cards. You need to hold your horse's deck. Oh my goodness. So talkative. It's a great way to learn. Yes, it is. Okay, so a life change that is occurring or will occur. My goodness. How to not shuffle like a pro. Let's see what else you guys got. You got 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, the Sun, 2 of Blades, Temperance, 2 of Cups, 3 of Swords, the Sun, the Wheel. I'm pulling the bottom card. Let's see what I got. We have Temperance. We have 4 of Coins, Queen of Wands. She's been showing up a lot of readings and future positions. Interesting. It says, oh, I don't know if it's upright or reversed. Oh, and then we have the Emperor. So Chantal, I would say go with your gut. Do you feel like it's more in the reading should be in that upright position, or should it be in the inverse? Like, which feels more like it connects with you? We have the 7 of Tridents, which is the Swords. We have the 8 of Cups. Oof. Okay, so life change, bringing you an awesome opportunity. This is my card. She comes out for me quite a bit. It is the Empress. Okay, so I've talked about before. I love to nurture a lot of things. I nurture my plants, I nurture my kittens, my dude, like all my friends, my family. But I think I have the hardest time nurturing myself. But I've been on a mission to try and change that. I've been doing more of, I don't know if you guys do this, but I say a lot of really nice things to me in the mirror. As if I was looking at like somebody else, but it's me. So I've been trying to do that, and I've been trying to correct my thinking, or at least be more mindful of my thinking when I'm talking about myself to myself, you know. So I've been more nurturing of myself lately and more accepting of me. So I think because I've been doing that, there is some awesome opportunity that's going to be coming because of it. So because I'm being so nice to myself, there's some sort of opportunity that's coming from this. I like that. I like this. I will continue to do this. I will make sure I stay mindful. Let's see. Self-care. Yes, you know. Silver Star says I do that too. I talk to myself like I'm a child. I do that too. I find that sometimes it's really helpful because oftentimes, you know, there is a wounded child inside that ends up making the decisions for your adult self. And so sometimes I need to just like talk to her as if she's a little kid, because she is a little kid. She's just in there, you know, somewhere deep inside. So yeah, I've been doing that too. And I know it's kind of corny, and maybe you guys could do this, but when I pass by the mirror, because I'm usually very critical of like my looks and stuff like that, you know, because you know I often tell myself like I'm so not the hot chick, you know, but I'm trying to like say nicer things about myself. So when I pass by the mirror, sometimes I'm like, oh, it's cooking good looking. And it just like makes me laugh. Like I laugh at myself, and it's like, you know, so it's something I'm trying to do more of. Let's see. Mine tells me to go towards the music. Yes. I have a Venus of Willendorf prayer bead, set that I use for that positive love mantras. Oh, that's wonderful. Aw, thank you, Susie. Uh, for self-love, that is, yes. My everyday looking at the mirror, I say, I love you, Richie, and really feeling the change. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been trying to do that more. And I have been feeling the change, actually. I think that um, even though I don't look any different, I feel like I do just because I talk to myself a little bit differently. Aw, thanks, Sherry Bug. um, so yeah, I think it's been making some positive changes. So, oh, you guys are so sweet. See, because like when I think of myself, I'm just like that dorky girl. Like I'm just kind of like goofy. Um, I'm like the goofy friend, the one that like makes jokes all the time. Like, um, you never really think like the comedians are like the hot ones. you know, I'm always like, oh, I wish I looked like Angelina Jolie. Let's see, Jonathan. Mai is telling me that my hard work and optimism can create a stable and secure future. Awesome. Thanks, Emily. Okay, so number 8. Okay, so let me see. Running out of room. So we do have room for an 8th position here. Okay, number 8, you guys. Number 8. Declaration of Independence. Where do you need more independence? Where do I need that independence? Do 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 do. By my own do 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 do. Relationships. The clothes I'm wearing, I bought them. Shoes I'm rocking, I bought them. Those I'm wearing, I bought them. 'Cause I depend on me. So yes, independence woman came into my brain. Okay, where do I need more independence? What did you guys get? Temperance and the Lovers. Ooh. One of Shields. Two of Pence. Donna, throw your hands up at me. All the ladies truly feel me. Throw your hands up at me. You guys remember Destiny's Child? I think I still have their CD. Okay, Queen of Swords, another Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, the Emperor, Ten of Pence. Makes sense. She's my general card of the year from my year ahead spread. Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. Okay, let me look at my card. Where do I need more independence? Really? Ace of Tides, Queen of Swords. I got the Hierophant. You know, that makes sense. I got you. I know what you're trying to say. I'm up on your game. Just, yeah, like, when it comes to the world around me, everything that I've been taught, everything that I have learned, the people that I have learned from, you know, both in a school institution and not, I think that I am starting to need more independence when it comes to knowledge that I gather from myself instead of deciding that something is only true because somebody wrote it down to be true or because this person says it's true. So it's not negating anything that they say, because you should always like have an open mind, open heart to what others say and what you read, and trying to read from a variety of voices, but to not shut down my own learning and stuff that I could teach others, you know, where I could be kind of like a hierophant for myself. Instead of like looking to others for answers, I could look to myself. So yeah, where I need more independence is just that whole education aspect, not necessarily like in a school, but I mean, I guess this earth school, but you know. So it's interesting. And interesting because I am a teacher. I'm a high school teacher. So, so it's funny. Let's see. What else did you guys say? Mine is more independence and self-development. Let's see. I need to regain my throne and embrace my own emperor energy instead of always looking for validation outside of myself. I got that as my card for today because I'm working with armadillo medicine, and armadillo keeps telling me that I need to bring in that emperor energy. So I got that card today too. Do I read the court cards in this spread for myself, or could it also represent someone else? For this spread, it's mostly supposed to be for you. Just like looking at, I mean, other people obviously, are involved in your life, but it's mainly meant for you. Hold on, let me put my legs. They're dying. oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, last card, last position, Sherry Bug. So, my entire spread has been about this budding relationship. So this makes perfect sense for me because I tend to go all in when I'm dating. Need to keep myself too. Keep being you. Yes. Karina, hi all. Came late, got my wisdom teeth out. Ooh. I'm surprised you're not asleep because when I got my wisdom teeth out, like I slept for the rest of the day. Independence from others' prescriptions, what seems logical and appropriate rather than embracing my own passion and paving my own way. Yes, so Karina, I hope that achy feeling will wear off soon. I could only take ibuprofen when I got my wisdom teeth taken out because like Vicodin and stuff, that just doesn't work on me. And I probably shouldn't be taking high potent tranquilizers anyway, but yeah, so I just had some ibuprofen. My dude got me a chocolate shake afterwards, which I don't really remember because I was so loopy. But I do remember the next morning I was like, hey, there's a chocolate shake in the freezer. Awesome. Who got this? He's like, you did. I did. Jonathan, my number 9 card already jumped out. The Justice card. Okay, so let me go over number 9 position for you guys. So, in God we trust, e pluribus unum. What is within divine control? So, meaning not in your hands. Where do you need more faith in the universe? You could pull multiple cards for this, of course, because that was actually multiple questions. So, what is within divine control? What is basically not in your hands? And where do you need to have more faith in the universe? Okay, so we have justice. Where do I need to have more faith in the universe? I think this is my card. Oh. Let's see. Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles. I lived on KFC, mashed potatoes, and milkshakes when I had mine out. Ooh, that actually sounds really good. That sounds good anytime, actually. Poor Sue, what's my favorite cartoon character? The Little Mermaid. For sure. I guess she was a movie, but yeah, she was a cartoon. Queen of Cups, the Chariot, and Justice. So many jumpers. Yes, Justice on the bottom of the deck. The Tower, 8 of Oars or Wands. Yes. Where I need more faith in the universe, I got the Queen of Cups. It's interesting. It's like a twofold thing going on. That's in my, it's 100% my intuition. Wow. Because I'm always getting like intuitive hits, right? And I second guess myself sometimes. It doesn't stop me from saying things. I still feel like compelled to try and trust the universe as much as possible. But after I say them, I'm like, was I wrong? Do they think I'm going to be wrong? Like, maybe I wasn't right. Maybe that was just my imagination. Like, oh, so I need to have more faith in the universe. There is like, hello, like if we're giving you intuitive hits, it's probably for a reason. Just let that go. Let's see. We also got the 3 of Wands, 6 Pan, the Magician, Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Star, Trail of Tears, Seven of Shields. Ooh. Yeah. Queen of Cuppers. I understand that one. Okay. All right, so let me put this deck over here. All right, so bottom card, King of Cups. Ooh. So there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed the spread. Tamatha said 5 major arcana, 2 knights, and 2 others. I got meditation skullcap, but what freaks me out is that the deities for skullcap include Saturn and Cronus, who have been stalking me. You know, check this out, Cherrybug. Saturn stalking you much? And it's the first time I'm wearing these earrings today. So Shadowlander, 8 of Oars is about movement. I need to have more faith that the universe will move me forward quickly, just like your dance, right? You've been doing a lot of dance. So just like you're physically doing this dance and movement, and you know, kind of follow your body and things like that. I guess it's just to have more faith in the what doesn't look like dance is actually a dance. It's like the dance of the universe, you know, dance of life. Oh, thank you. And then a egg and cheese and bacon sandwich showed up. Okay, let's see. What else do you have? The bottom is the Magician. 8 of Wands. Hold on. My phone is stuck here. Susie says, I will review mine. Need to. Oh, you know, I got these as a gift. So I know they came off of Amazon, but they were a gift. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to take us to the room because I need to plug in my phone. So I'm going to unplug my microphone. This is where can I find the questions again? Oh, CCAT, you can actually go to my website, kittensweightsandtarot.com, go to my blog, and you'll find all of my card spreads there, but you can also go to my playlist on my website, my YouTube channel, where it says card spreads. You can find the spread that I just did. It's called the Star Spangled Spread, so you'll find it there too. So you can find it on my blog, but you can also find it on my channel. Okay, so I'm going to take this into the other room because I need to plug my phone in before we die. So, okay, 1, 2, 3. I have a deck in the room. I'm like, do I need to bring a deck of cards? No, I have a deck in the room. I'm gonna blow out this candle though. Should never leave candles unattended. Okay. Hold on. I'm running out of arms. Excuse me for a second. Whoa. Okay. Sorry about that. Hey, Wowdy. I'm going to close the door. Wally, by the way, is recuperating from a boo-boo that he gave his tummy. And we just have to make sure that like Loki doesn't try to wrestle him or anything, because that could actually hurt his boo-boo even more. So Wally's just chilling in here for right now. Okay, so let me set this up and plug you guys in. Okay, I think that's a lot better. Okay. Karina said, I wish I have a breakfast, Sammy. Shadowlander, I do the full spread when this is done. Okay, and Tamatha, thanks for sharing about your tarot card pouches from my grandmother's hands on Etsy. I checked out her work and ended up buying multiple pouches. Yes, yes, I love their stuff. It says she happens to live in my small town. Well, then that's perfect. Yes, Susie, my little Wally Wally Toe. He was on one of his psycho runs, and I don't know how he did it, but like he cut his side doing parkour off the walls or whatever it is that he does. Like, you know, when they get the zoomies after they use the restroom and they just feel so light and decide to go do like you know, backflips off the wall. So he cut himself. And so we took him to the vet because it was his yearly checkup anyway. They had to shave the area. I put it on my Instagram stories, not on my actual Instagram because I don't want like a picture of his cut there forever. But yeah, he's healing. We've just been really good at making sure that he's like not washing it or anything, just so it can heal. Says, I especially loved being able to support a small business from the small town I grew up in. That is perfect. It's, yes, cat crazies. Yeah, my waddy waddy toe. If you guys want to send some healing vibes his way, like for sure. Okay, I'm gonna eat a little bit of this sandwich, so excuse me. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, Wally. Do you want to come say hi to everybody? You just came over for my sandwich. I see how it is. Poor Sue says, what should I draw? Why don't you draw a kitty cat? Since I am partial to kitties. Probably more than partial. This has just turned into a mukbang. Mm-hmm. Tamitha said, my kitty usually joins me on the desk when I'm working, and he flipped his tail into my candle. We lucked out, it just singed his tail and didn't get his skin. Oh, that's why I'm so paranoid about candles. You know, that they don't jump, and just putting them out, you know, when I'm not in the same room. Chantal's like, you're being mean. Sorry, I have to eat it while it's still warm. Oh, Molly's gonna make a breakfast sandwich too. Well, then we shall eat together. Says, I get visions of being on a beach in Florida when hanging out on my Tarot of the Mermaids. Oh, awesome. I have 2 GSDs, so we cannot have anything at tail height for real. Something got one of our cats last night. I'm gonna have to take care of the predator. We live on a farm, and so people dump cats off seeing our barn, so we care for them. This one was 12 years old. That's horrible. Like, you know, I don't understand people just dumping animals off. First of all, when you get a pet, it's not conditional. Like, you don't say, oh, I'm only going to keep you for X amount of time. Or, you know, if it is like you, that for whatever reason you move somewhere, you can't keep it, just drop it off at a shelter. I don't understand just dropping them like on the side of a road or like, you know, stuff like that. Oh, that gets on my nerves. Excuse me. I know, Wally. You can have my yolk afterwards. Oh, Diane is here. Hello, hello. Oh, okay. Jonathan, you go get some breakfast. I probably am making you hungry. You have a great rest of your weekend. You have a fantastic rest of your Saturday. Wishing you lots and lots of love. Diane said, oh no, if I have to move and they don't allow my kitty to be with me, I will sleep in my car until I find a place where my kitty can be with me. That's what I'm saying. Like, my kittens are my children. It would be like giving up your child, you know, but I don't know. I don't know. Says, yes, horrendous. Our hubby has family in Crete, and it happens there all the time. So they started taking in kittens and puppies and caring for them. Aww. Silver Star, you know I'm always here to make you guys hungry. It says, I know, we just had a female dumped off a few weeks ago, and she had kittens in our garage, so we had a couple more. At least they find good people like you. And you know, these animals are very fortunate to have these people like you guys.
Let's see. It's far past dinner time here, but I want breakfast now. This is, yes, I love my kitty. She is my baby. Yeah, Wally and Loki are my babies. I always say that I gave birth to Wally, and Loki is my adopted child. I mean, he did find us. I mean, um, rolling dough balls is so satisfying. I understand. I understand. See, I'm so interested in mermaids. Last time I was asking regarding mermaids. Yeah, mermaids. Maybe it's because I grew up on the Little Mermaid that I've like been obsessed with mermaids since like I was a little kid too. I used to try to swim like a mermaid in the pool, like keeping your legs together and trying to do that. um, my squirrely kitty lived to be 19. He is with me. Aw. I had a cat called Wallace growing up, and we called him Wally too. Well, see, we told Wally when he's an adult and he's full grown, he will become Walter or Wallace. Or like, would he be like, um, you know, we're like, would he be the Walter or Wallace? And he would have to grow a mustache. um, Obsessed with mermaids too. I did the same swimmy thing. When I was 6, I wanted to be a mermaid when I grew up. See, I want to be Indiana Jones, but I kind of also wanted to be a mermaid, and I also wanted to be an Egyptologist, and I also wanted to be an astronaut. Horses said coffee or tea. Tea for me, because my stomach does not do well on caffeine. Let's see, Chantal had 2 kitties for 12 and 18 and a half years. Now they have a doggy. Woo! Me too. I think the Little Mermaid influenced us. Pusheen or Hello Kitty? Oh, I would have to go with Hello Kitty just because I've been a Hello Kitty fan since 1981. But I don't want to throw Pusheen any shade because I still love Pusheen. um, Funny talking about mermaids, just working on a worry doll mermaid. That's fantastic. This is my other kin, mermaid kin to be specific. I've always been able to swim like a mermaid. That's awesome. See, I have no grace, which is probably I can't be a real mermaid, but sorry, still trying to eat. I'm almost done though, so bear with me. This is Hello Kitty, yay. Shadowlander, I'm also from the Syrian star system. Heck yeah. I kind of want the Dame Darcy Mermaid Tarot. It's been calling me lately. I have that one. I love it. Susie said, Hello Kitty in 3rd grade, breakfast with her, and I'm 48. Yes. Oh, chopping on onions to caramelize. That sounds delicious. It says, I've always wondered how many people know they are a starseed. I like to think, see, when I was little, I was just talking to somebody about this yesterday. When I look at the Orion constellation, for some reason in my head, since I was a little kid, I would always say that if I can find Orion, I can find my way home. And Orion has always been over, it always seemed like it was over, directly over every house I ever lived in. So, if I could follow the constellation, I could find my way home. It's really good. He used a brioche bun. And Diane said, I ordered that deck from Dame Darcy, waiting for it. Also saw the Queen Alice. OMG, that looks so cute. I haven't seen the Queen. Oh, no. I have seen the Queen Alice one. That one looks really cool, too. Butterfly, probably not a star seed, too attached to this rock. I'm really so sorry, you guys, but I can't let my sandwich go to waste. I'm trying not to be gross. Ruchi's like, it's good because dude made it with lots of love. Who would be offended if I just let it go to waste? Hungry now, haven't had dinner yet. Hubby's putting our daughter to bed. We'll eat afterwards. You guys should have breakfast. We love to have breakfast for dinner. Years ago, I used to drive a semi across the US, and every time I had to drive at night, Orion would be directly in front of me. So he came to symbolize knowing the way to my goal. Still is, really. That's awesome. See, like for me, yeah, every time I see it, it's like, I know where home is. I just purchased both the Dame Darcy's, even though I thought that the Mass Market Mermaid Tarot and the Wonderland Tarot, have to say, I love the Dame Darcy even more than I thought I would. There's symptoms of being a starseed. You can find lists of those here on YouTube. I have seen some of them. Plus you feel like you don't belong here on Earth and want to go back to your home world and star system. Probably an Earth angel. Yes, food from the dude is the best. So yeah, I grabbed the Dame Darcy Queen Alice with the replacement card that doesn't have the edging as the rest of the deck, and this imperfection makes me love it all that more. That's awesome. Okay, 2 more bites. There's one. And then how did she spend the next 15 minutes of her chat? Eating in front of her friends. Okay, maybe it was 3 more bites. Yeah, Emily, if you want to tag me on Instagram, no worries. Shadowlander friends joke, I will hold the welcome wagon sign. Does anyone know if the Lumina Tarot comes back in printing? That I do not know. Does anybody else know? Okay, I am done. And Diane couldn't take it anymore. She's now having a bagel. Well, welcome. Okay. I am done eating in front of you guys. I remember when I was 4 years old, this was not my home, so I get a connection to Syria and Atlantean timelines, also Egypt, so I get it. Oh, see, now Karina wants a bagel. See, now we're just killing everybody in here. I will have some water though. I always like to keep some water by the bed. You never know if you wake up thirsty in the middle of the night. Okay. I think I want some protein water. Would it be counterproductive to put vodka in the protein water at Sherrybug? I think that would definitely negate all the good stuff. Me too, with scrambled eggs and smoked salmon. Dan's like, let's all eat now. And then the whole chat turned into a mukbang. Says, okay, ma'am, have a good day. It's 1 a.m. Girl, you need to get to bed. So I will catch you next week. Yes. Excuse me while I burp. Okay. Next week, I want to do our sleepover thing where we wear our pajamas. I'm going to put a link on my YouTube channel, like community page, you know, where you just like post stuff. I'll post the link to jump onto the live chat with me. StreamYard, we're gonna use StreamYard because I know not everybody wants to be on video. So those people that wanna be on video and kind of wanna, you know, be in the chat with me. And then of course we'll have everybody else that wants to just type in the chat. We'll do that. So I'm planning on doing that next week. So be ready, get your PJs and your adult beverages if you are of adult drinking age, or your regular beverages if you're of regular beverage drinking age, and and some food, because you know I'm gonna be snacking. You know, homegirl likes to eat over here, so obviously. So yeah, we'll do that next week. Just keep your eye out on my community page. Okay, so let me go back here. Bagel party, 4th of July. Chantal said, what happened to the popcorn date? Oh, I was supposed to have popcorn today. I'm gonna have to do it during our sleepover next week. So I'll have, well, sleepover popcorn. I would have to make popcorn. I totally forgot about making popcorn today. Instead, I ate a sandwich in front of you. This is, oh yes, wearing PJs now, so that'll be great. Tamitha, my Facebook page is the same as my YouTube, so it's Kittens, Weights, and Tarot. Same name. Sherry Bug, Saturday night. For me, it'll be Saturday morning. But I know most of you, it's already freaking whatever, 1 a.m. over where she is. So it's evening time somewhere. So PJ time. So it'll be our regular live chat time. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be our regular live chat time. But yeah, PJs, food, and beverages, whatever that means to you. Cannot hide my 11s, typing only. Yes, PJ party. So same bat time, same bat channel. So 10:30 a.m. I'll actually, maybe I'll put my PJs back on, and we'll have ourselves some fun, because like I said, you guys are all different time zones. So somebody's going to be in the evening time. Some of you guys are going to be in the later afternoon. Some of you guys are going to be 1 a.m. like, so it probably just doesn't matter what time I do it, because it'll be evening somewhere for some of you guys. So we'll just do our 10:30 a.m. Saturday next week. But on my community page, I'll put the link if you want to actually join me in the video, where people can actually see you. But if you don't want that to happen, then just join the chat like you normally would, like right now, where your guys are just typing. Just do that and we'll have fun. We'll have a party. I'm trying to think. I'll bring some water, of course, but like what adult bevy could I have? Maybe I'll just bring a Coors Light. I don't know. It's noon. It's gonna be noon somewhere, really. PJs and popcorn. Have a wonderful day, guys. Enjoy your day. Looking forward to seeing you again. Diane, I hope that we can see you Saturday next week, 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Genesis, it's 8:40 p.m. here, so we are all good. I need to make sure I have snacks on your list. I mean, I think you guys need to have snacks anytime you watch me, because I just make everybody hungry. So Sherry Bug's like mimosas. I'm just gonna go straight with the easiest thing, something out of a can. Ooh, but I also have wine. But I don't know if I want to have wine. Wine hits me pretty hard because I'm a lightweight. Because I rarely ever drink. So usually that's why it's a Coors Light, because Coors Light's like water anyway. Oh, and I think for YouTube purposes, I can't actually physically show like I'm having alcohol. So I might have my wine in, I have like a little unicorn like tumbler thing. It looks like a little water bottle. I'll just put it in there and just have some wine. Champagne and pineapple juice. We don't have any champagne. We don't have any pineapple juice. We have beer. We have wine. We have tequila. And we have vodka. That is all. Let's see. So you guys bring some stuff. Susie said wine headache. See, that's why if I'm gonna have some wine, it's just one or two glasses of wine. Beyond that, I don't feel so good the next morning. So I like to stay away from having any sort of hangover, especially if it's gonna be like 10:30 a.m. I don't want to feel like crap the rest of the day. So Jenna said tequila, sherry bug wine in a sippy cup. I have sippy cups. It'll be wine in a sippy cup. Yes, mimosa as breakfast drink for those in social. Yes. So you guys start figuring out what pajamas you're gonna wear. What snacks do you want to bring to the chat? What decks do you want to bring? And what do you want to bring as your beverage? And if you just want to have water or tea or coffee, that's totally up to you. I mean, there is no like, I'm not saying you have to have something adult bevy, especially some of you guys are not of drinking age. But I'm just saying for myself, I'll probably just have like a glass of wine because I don't want to get all loopy on you guys. That's totally unprofesh because you know me, I'm like super profesh anyway. Let's see what else we have here. I'm melting like the Wicked Witch out here. It's hot. It is hot today. It is almost 100 degrees out there, let me tell you. Sherry Bug, I have a partial pitcher of lemon drop martini. Oh, I love lemon drop martini. I haven't had some of that in a really long time. Tequila, that's what it does to me. Yes. If I have tequila, it's like mixed in something like a margarita, or it's like a shot and then that's it. And then I'm out. Vino or blueberry juice? Vino or blueberry juice. It is juice. It's grape juice. It's grape juice with fun in it. So next week is on Facebook, but not here on YouTube. No, here on YouTube for sure. It's just gonna be, I'm just gonna use a different platform. So it's gonna be YouTube. It's gonna be normal for you guys. It's just, I think in the bottom corner, you'll see it says StreamYard. So yeah, you guys don't have to worry about doing anything different. You're just gonna pop on my live chat just like normal. So no worries. But those people that wanna be here with me, you'll see like their faces kind of like in the screen too. So let's see, pomegranate juice. Susie, my English houndtooth, too hot for summer, so shorts and a t-shirt. Margarita is my absolute fave, but picklebacks are good too. I don't even know what that is. This is like the song Tequila makes my clothes fall off. Oh my goodness. Dr. Pepper or cherry Dr. Pepper. I haven't had that in a long time. Do they still make cherry Dr. Pepper here? I'm not even sure. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for this. I'm like, ooh, what PJs could I wear? I have PJs that look like donuts. I could wear those. I'm gonna have some popcorn for sure. I need to bring some chocolate. I have some dark chocolate laying around. I could bring that. I have some dark chocolate covered almonds. I could have those. I have chicharrones, so I could bring some chicharrones. Water for sure, lots of water. A glass of wine in a sippy cup. Lots of water. Maybe some tea too. No, tea and wine don't mix. No. Tea and water, yes. No, wine and water. It's a shot that you use pickle juice as a chaser. Really? I've never heard of this. Emily said, isn't Dr. Pepper always cherry flavored? No, they could add more cherry to it. Stanley says, hi guys, houndtooth sports coat used to be my jam. Nice. Susie said, I will buy, wait for it, root beer schnapps. Oh! It says, oh, tea and wine can definitely work. Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure they would not work in my stomach. Yes, extra cherry. Okay, what time are we at? Okay, so I wanted to do one last read for you guys, and I just, wanted to announce that we are going to have a slumber party. So guys, gals, kittens, perros, birds, all your animals can come to the chat. 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Saturday of next week. Bring your PJs, bring something to drink and something to snack on, whatever time of day it is for you. Yeah, and we will have fun. And I will put a link maybe the day before in my community section. Those people who actually want to be on camera with me, you know, through StreamYard, I'll give you the link to it. I don't think you need to have StreamYard on your phone or your PC. You just need to have my link. That's all. So I'm the only one that has to have StreamYard. So I will send you guys the link. I'll just post it there. And if you want to jump on it, go ahead and jump on it. So I think this is going to be fun. Okay, I want to do one last reading, just a reading for like a general reading for our week. And then I'll do a little healing and then I will say sayonara. And you guys go off and continue. If you're in the States, have an awesome 4th of July. And if you're not in the States, hey, just have an awesome freaking weekend anyway, because for many people, it's really hot out there. And if it's cooling off because you're in the Southern Hemisphere, we'll bundle up and have some fun. Okay, so I need just a message for all of us for the coming week as we prepare for our future slumber party. I'm so excited. Actually, that's going to be really a lot of fun. It's a date for sure. Okay. I feel like I'm going to have to pull one more card, but let's see. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, one heck of a week, you guys. 4 of Wands. The Tower. Followed by the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Let me put this together for you guys. She's like, yikes. But you know, the Tower is flanked by 2 really cool cards though. So I'm not really seeing anything too terrible. It's just like, okay, let me tune in. Sea Cat's like, okay. All right. Okay. So the first part of it, I get for a lot of us. See, Karina said, OMG, I have the sister deck. I have the Moon Power deck too. I love both of them for sure. Yes, the Tower is here to rock though. I'm not seeing like bad. I am seeing like something that's been a little too stable for too long. It's about to get its socks rocked. It's rocking its socks off. Yeah, I just feel like something that's been a little too solidified. For example, some things that you don't want to be stable and solidified. Let's say there's an invasive plant that's growing near my beautiful roses. It's really established itself into my root system. And I had no idea because maybe above the surface, it just looks like a little weed. Below the surface, its roots are very invasive and it's sucking the literal nutrients and life from the roots of my roses. Somehow I find out about this and I gotta yank that mofo out of the ground before it destroys my beautiful babies who I've had for like 7 years, and I've been like, I am a mama to those roses. So I will not have anything messing with my roses. So I'm seeing that like this. Something that's been well established is kind of messing with the whole system here. You know, it's messing with things in not a good way. The Tower's here to freaking rock things, to say, you know what, we need to get that out of here because it's like a zit on the tip of your nose that does not need to be there. It's trying to establish its little zittiness. Well, no, we're gonna pop that baby. And then it's the Wheel of Fortune. So we have what goes around comes around. So we have all this, like, it just seems like really good energy coming in towards the end of the week because we finally popped that zit, because we finally pulled that invasive weed out of the ground, you know. So that's what I'm getting for the week. So I don't really see anything scary or ooh, you know, at all. It's like there's something that needs to be taken out and it's getting taken out for sure. And then we have some good times ahead because doesn't that chick just look so chill? She's like, heck yeah. So let's see. Sherry Bug, maybe it's a warning to not let something minor become a tower moment. That too. They call that something my mom would know. Sherry Bug this week, yank those weeds out, everyone. So there you go. Pop those zits, yank those weeds. It's gonna be all for the best because finally we're gonna get some movement and some shifting in the positive direction. So that's what I'm getting is like a general message for all of us to just kind of like take a look out in your personal lives, you know, your family lives and all of that. Like what's going on? What's been here just a little too long? You have overstayed your welcome. And if it's weird Uncle Al that's living in your basement and he has for the past couple of years, maybe Uncle Al needs his new place. Like he needs to find a different place that's not your basement. So you were supposed to be here for 2 weeks. It's now turned into a year. It's time to leave. This is some deep shadow work though. Weeds can grow deep. They can. So Porsu, check your Instagram. I sent you the kitty cat drawing. I will definitely check it after this chat. So yeah, there you go. I feel like I'm excited about the week. That hasn't dampened my excitement about the week and having a slumber party with you guys next Saturday. Like I'm still as excited as I was before the reading. So Karina said a spread recommendation for the eclipse. You know, my spread book is in the other room. But for the eclipse, it could be, well, first your standard questions for the new moon. You know, what do I need to be released? Whoa, sorry, my internet's getting a little funky here. Like, whoa. Okay. I think we're back. Okay. All right. So yes, questions like what needs to be released, what magic is coming in for me, what magic can I create during this time, and because it's an eclipse, you can also ask what is lurking in the shadows. Like you could do some shadow work. What is obscuring my vision? Like if you're in a particular situation, there's a situation where you want something to be resolved, you can say you can ask what is obscuring my vision or what is preventing me or blocking me from getting to the bottom of something or to achieve your goal, you know, whatever it is. But this is a really good time for manifestation because even though it's the full moon, it has a lot of power, which you guys can make some full moon water, you know, lunar eclipse, full moon, freaking Capricorn water. That's gonna be some powerful water there. Ooh, maybe I should make some. Maybe I'll make some too. You know, but you know, the full moon is it's going to shrink after this, so it's all about just letting stuff go. So what are some areas of your life where you can let stuff go so you can let that magic in? So if there's something you've really wanted, like I want to make more money, or I want be able to have opportunity for a love interest. You know, I want to be able to start saving up money for my own house or something like that. Whatever it is, in order for something to come in, you got to make room for it. So with this full moon and it being really powerful, what can you do? And you can, you know, make your own little spread with this, but what could you do to release some of that stuff? So what do I need to release if I want this? So let's say, I don't really know what it is that I want because I think I have everything, but okay, I want my backyard to be more like a sanctuary instead of the weed forest that it is. So I want to bring in a beautiful backyard. What are some steps that I need to do that, and what do I need to let go of? I probably need to just pull the weeds in the backyard, literally, but you know, stuff like that, you know. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I am really excited about next week, you guys. I'm also excited about having wine before noon, so that's also really cool. So but anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm going to do a little bit of a healing so you guys can stick around for it. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's totally fine. I know you guys got stuff to do. And if you still want the healing to come your way, you just have to say it in your mind. You just have to say it aloud. You could say it in the comments. And just know that even if you go about your day and you're off mowing the lawn or catching some sun or having a Coors Light, whatever it is, You know, the healing will come to you. So it'll find you. Energy finds a way. Sherry Bug. Ooh, the tower and the eclipse. I know, right? Thank you, Molly. Thank you, Lady Knight, for being here. Thank you, Sherry Bug. Silver Star. Yes. In our pajamas next week. Chantal said, always so much fun. Thank you. And thank you for joining us. And okay. Well, let's see. What energy do I want to? I want to send full moon vibes your way. So here we go. Full moon eclipse vibes. We're going to intensify that stuff so you guys get rid of all that, well, all that stuff that has built a foundation that doesn't need to be there anymore. You're going to just yank it out by its rooty hairs, and you're going to make way for some awesome, awesome, awesome magics. So that's what I'm going to be. All right, you guys. Woo. You guys have a fantastic rest of your Saturday. Have a great weekend. So yeah, you guys, if you're in the States, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your 4th of July weekend, and everybody else just have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. If you're catching some sun or you're catching some snow, depending on the hemisphere that you're in, I hope that you're having a great weekend, and I'll see you guys for our Pajama Jam. Ooh, we should call it that. Our Pajama Jam. We're having a Pajama Jam next Saturday. So I'll see you guys there at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, okay? And I'll put the announcement the day before on my like community section on my YouTube. And I'll put it on my Instagram stories too. So anyway, Jenna said, thanks for putting me in a great mood. And yeah, we'll see you for the Pajama Jam. Bye guys. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.